bitch.
Good morning, family, and welcome back to another video. And today I'm bringing you guys something that a few of you guys have been asking for. Everybody's always been asking, what is your setup? What monitors are you using? What computer do you have? What type of table do you have? Because if you didn't know, I have a sit-stand table that is amazing. Let's get into my 2024 trading setup.
Ever since I was young, ever since I was probably 10 years old, 12 years old, back when I used to play Black Ops 2 and I used to just watch Minecraft and watch Call of Duty zombie videos on YouTube, I was in love with watching gaming setups. I was in love with watching office tours, gaming setup tours, all of those types of things. And I would also try to replicate those types of videos with my setups, no matter how cheap they were. I was still into that type of thing, and it was still something I was passionate about, and something that I like to do because I'm just a creative person in general. And doing that years ago has led me to having the setup that I have now. When I was able to get more money to afford nicer things, to afford nicer setups, to afford nicer monitors, to afford nicer microphones, cameras, just better equipment in general. And now I have the beautiful trading setup that I could say is my dream setup, but I can also tell you guys that you're never going to be satisfied with what you have. At the end of the day, you're always going to want something more. You're always going to want to improve. You're always going to want to level up. And that's just what humans are like. And that's perfectly fine. I'm like that. You're like that. And there's no problem with that. So with that being said, let's get into the main things that I use every single day on my trading setup to be able to make money trading every single day. The first thing I want to start off with is my mouse right here. This is a Logitech mouse, and this is very different from a normal mouse that you just move on a mouse pad. I actually use a little swivel for my thumb, and I don't have to move. I could just keep my hand stationary and just move the thumb. And this is very cool because I also can switch between whether I want to use it on my laptop or on a different computer. I can switch back and forth, which is very good because I don't like having all these different wired connections, all these different wired mouses. The fact that I could just wirelessly switch whether I want to use it on this monitor or this monitor or this TV and this monitor is very cool and is very efficient. I ain't gonna lie, especially when you have a big monitor such as the two that I have right here. It's very annoying when you have to move your entire wrist from one side of the desk to the other side to get from one point of the monitor to the other point. So the fact that I can just stay in one spot and just move my thumb makes everything so much easier. It makes my trading so much more efficient when taking trades. Next, I'm going to show you guys my SteelSeries keyboard. There's nothing crazy about it. The main reason that I like it is, for one, because of the LEDs. I just like the colorway that it has, the warm colors, and just how it feels in general. I have no problems with this keyboard. I think it was probably about $50. Got it from Best Buy. There's nothing crazy with it. It's just a keyboard that I enjoy. And yes, it is wired. I am like a caveman. I don't have a wireless LED keyboard. The wired keyboard does everything it needs. With my mouse, is a perfect combo. The next thing I use every day is this headset right here. This is a wireless Corsair headset that I have connected to my computer that I could just wirelessly put on, and I can just walk around my house, walk around my office, being able to hear everybody in my VIP trading network, being able to listen to a video if I want to. It's very good to be able to be very free and be able to just move around without having to worry about a wired headset. But I am going to say the one annoying thing about having a wireless headset like this is that it tends to die. So when it does die, I have Audio Technica headsets that I like to use. I mainly use it for my podcast when people just want to hear themselves as a monitoring. But if I need to, when my wireless headset dies, I could use that. And it's a great option to switch it with because since it's used for podcasts, it has that noise canceling feature. And it just feels like you're not even wearing a headset. And it's perfect. So while we're talking about audio, I want to talk about this microphone right here. I didn't always have a good microphone right here. This right here is a Shure SM7B, and this is a microphone that I got when I started to make a little bit more money when I moved out of my parents' house, out on my own into Tampa, Florida. This is a high quality microphone that I like to use for these YouTube videos, podcasts, Zooms, just anything that needs high quality audio. I can use this, and this was a great investment because this is going to last me years, and the amount of quality content I'm going to be able to make with this type of microphone is great. But the one thing I say is no, you don't need a quality microphone like this. You could use a microphone such as Rode microphone that I have on my camera, or you could just use your phone microphone. Nowadays, the quality on microphones tend to be very good, and at the end of the day, you don't really need something like this, but if you can get this, it's only going to make your content even more higher quality. And connected to this mic, I have a boom arm for the microphone because a lot of the time I like to move around, so I need to be able to move my mic maybe lower, higher, and it makes me very free. Like I said, having the wireless headset, having the mouse that I can able to not have to move my wrist everywhere. I like to be fluent. I like to be able to move freely, and having this to where I could just move the mic all the way out of my way to where I can move around. It's very nice to be able to have something like that, and it's very efficient. And it's a cheap one too. This isn't even a high quality one. This probably cost me $15 on Amazon. You don't need to have high quality thing. This is a $400 microphone on a $15 boom arm. I don't care. This still gonna sound good at the end of the day. But the main thing you need to be able to make a microphone like this work is you're gonna need a audio interface. And the audio interface that I use for this microphone is the Zoom P4. I think that's what it's called, the Zoom P4 audio interface. It wasn't very expensive, maybe $50, $60. I just needed something to be able to connect my microphone to my computer and connect my microphone to my camera like this so I can just use it on everything. It wasn't expensive, but at the end of the day, it is a little bit of a hassle because without it, you won't be able to use this microphone. You can't just plug this into your computer without the audio interface. So make sure you have that if you want to get a microphone like this. And now the main thing that I have running my microphone, my headset, my keyboard, all of these things, even my monitors, is my laptop. And yes, my laptop. Everything being ran at this computer setup is ran by a laptop. My laptop is a MacBook Pro. It is a 2022 M1 Pro. Well, M1. I'm not sure exactly the name. I don't know exactly the technical terms. All I know is that it's the 2022 MacBook Pro, and it is perfectly fine. It runs two ultra wide monitors, keyboard, headset, Zoom, quality microphone. It does all of the above, and it's not even a crazy, crazy expensive computer. And I can also take it wherever I go. When I travel, I could bring the laptop. When I want to go to the park, the beach, my car, I could bring the laptop. The fact that it makes it that I'm able to be very free, I can move about with my laptop and my computer and still have everything accessible is very good. It comes in handy a lot of the times, and it's something that I very enjoy. A lot of people say I should get a PC, but at the end of the day, I don't really see the benefit in it as of right now. If I could just put 5,000, 10,000 aside to get a crazy PC, I would. But at the end of the day, with everything I use, all I use my computer for is trading, YouTube, editing, and that's really it. I don't really need anything crazy, and the laptop does all the above, and it allows me to be free at the same time. Now, the main thing that people always ask me about are my two monitors. Now, they used to be two of the same monitors, but when I was moving from one house to the next house, I had one of my monitors break in the transition. So now I have two different monitors. They are the same size, but one is a curved ultra wide and one is a regular straight flat ultra wide. The one I have on the bottom is a LG 34-inch ultra wide monitor, and the one I have above is the 34-inch Gigabyte curved monitor. Now, at the end of the day, I had two of the curved monitors, and it was a beautiful setup. I had them side by side, and it was like a curved, like experience, like a VR type of thing, and it was beautiful. But one of them broke, so it is what it is. And right now, I'm just rocking the top down setup, and this is kind of what I've been doing. I like to change my setup a lot of the time. I don't usually keep the same setup for more than 6 months to a year. I like to play around with different things, and that's kind of something I've been doing for years, because even back when I was 10 years old, I was having 10, 20 different gaming setups every single year. And you may be asking, how do I have the setup like this? It is a little bit ghetto, I ain't gonna lie. I kind of had a makeshift. I had to take apart a desk. I had to put under a tray and then put the clamps together to try to make it so that the monitor was high enough to be above the bottom monitor. But I made it work, and I have it together with a boom arm for the top monitor, so just connected to the desk, and it works. It is a little bit, if you look behind it, it doesn't look the best, but at the end of the day, it gets the job done, and it is sturdy, and it is structured and stable. So until it falls, it is what it is. We're going to keep rocking with it. Now we're going to get into some items that I have just sitting on my desk. The first thing I want to go over is this book that I have right here. The Discipline is Destiny. This is a book that is very important, especially when it comes to someone like me, when I'm a trader, entrepreneur, content creator. Discipline is very key, because when there's nobody telling you what you should do, when there's nobody that's telling you what you can and cannot do when it comes to entrepreneurship, you got to learn through experience. And discipline is something that you need, and is very important. And that's why me having this book here, I still haven't finished it, so that's why it's on my desk. I need to finish it, and that's why it's here. And the next thing I have also with it, which is stacked, is my journal. My master plan journal. This is where I have everything from video ideas, from content ideas, from just my journal trading notes, from journal just notes from studying stuff, just everything when it comes to having a brainstorm and I need to write something down is in this book. And I also had another book like this, but my dog ripped it up. I have it in my closet right now. I'm not going to show you guys, but it's just something that I think is necessary. Everybody should have a journal, no matter what kind of journal it is. I like this one just because it's a little bit different and it's unique. But at the end of the day, as long as you have a copybook, you can even just write it in your notes on your phone, you should have a journal. If it's not measured, it's not going to be managed at the end of the day. Since I am a content creator, I do have cameras also, and the camera that I have with my computer right now is a Logitech 4K camera. This is the camera that I use for my live streams on YouTube, for my VIP Trading Network, for all my Zoom sessions, my mentorship sessions. This is the camera that you see me in, where you can see my setup and my whole room in the background. It's a very high quality camera, I ain't gonna lie, just for the fact that it's a webcam. It is 4K and it does have a pretty good autofocus by itself. And I find that it works perfectly fine for everything I need. I don't need to use it for anything too crazy. It just stays in the same spot, captures the same view, and does what it needs to. But the camera that I'm using right now to record is a Canon EOS R8. This is a camera that I have recently got. So if you've seen the quality update, it's because I have this camera. And it's just something that I use to vlog now. I use it for podcasts. I use it to make YouTube videos. I use it for webcams on some videos that I make that I want to make a higher quality. And at the end of the day, no, you don't need a camera like this. But if you can put out the money, just like I said with the other things, I do recommend it. So if you can have a high quality camera, high quality microphone, all you got to do is have high quality content now. I also like to keep this candle, this Lucky Flame. I like to keep it when I'm trading. If you trade with me, you know I like to pull it out when I'm in the trades to try to give the market some good luck, to try to get me some luck for my trades to play out. It doesn't always work, but it's always good to just have it there. And it doesn't have any scent. It's just kind of a alleged lucky candle. Fast luck. It has things on it such as money, helping hand, dice, luck, the key to success. And it's just something good to have, even if it's not really going to work. It's good to have things like that. And I also have this little two here. There's a little story behind it. This is actually, if you look at it closely, it's a little bit broken because this actually fell and I had to put it together. And the reason I put it together is because when I first found this, I wanted to use this at my desk to replicate taking 2 trades, 2 fingers for 2 trades a day max. And like I said, discipline is key. So the fact that me having this on my desk will give me the more likelihood to follow my trades, to follow my trade plan, and actually only take 2 trades. So you can see that it's a little bit ghetto, but it's something I like to keep on my desk that I can look at every single day. That's always going to remind me, only take 2 trades. That's going to be the key to success. And even if those trades may lose, even if those trades may win, 2 trades, no matter what the results are. Discipline is key. And lastly, one of the last things that I have that I just recently did today is I have my goals. I'm not going to read them out loud. I'm just going to put up a little video so you guys can read them. But these are the goals that I'm going to be looking for next. These are what my next steps are. This is what I'm actively working on as of right now. That's what I'm going to do. And I want to have it in my pocket so that I can actually actively read it every single day. I can see it in my hands, visualize it, dream it, and make it a reality.
All right, what's up, gangy? So now that we're done with the setup, now that you've seen everything about the setup and you know what I'm working with, now let's actually put it to work. Right now, we're about to get right into the VIP Trading Network. It is 9:30. We're about to start trading live so we can make some money. So without further ado, let's actually put the setup to work and catch some trades and make some money. Now we're at the setup. It is 9:30 on the dot. I need to send this out and get us active. Let's get to it. Video chat. VIP Trading Network. Let's start. Let's get everybody here. And if you're not in the VIP Trading Network, make sure you join. We trade live every single morning. We make money every single week, every single month, and we do it live. It's only $50 a month. And if you don't got $50, then make sure you check out the free course. All right, so I just took the first trade of the day, sent it in the group as always, but right now we're taking longs on S&P 500. I'm risking, I think, 1,000 right now. We'll see what happens. Ideally, I want to see price continue bullish. It's been bullish for the most part of the week, but that doesn't mean today is going to be bullish. But I'm going to take the chances right now. We're going into 10 o'clock soon. And ideally, I would want to see the momentum. Try to get us a push so we can run this previous day's high and possibly continue bullish for the rest of the week because it is Tuesday. And Tuesdays are very good days for reversals. If you know, you know. But this is only the first trade. I still got one more in me for the day. So we'll see if this is going to be a win or not. Let's see what happens. There we go. I added my position. Let's see if we can get a full push. 10 o'clock volume just kicked in. S&P, you and long. I said S&P. Cal, you and longs too. There we go. All right, I'm about to break even in a second. Yeah, I'm break even. All right, let's see if we can keep pushing. Oh, come on, TP2. Come on, TP2. Oh my God, there we go. Hit that TP2. Alright, so that first trade, that shit came all the way back to break even. My TP was almost hit, and that shit came back to break even. But right now, I'm looking at the same trade based off of the 3 hour, and this is the last trade of the day. Essentially, 3 a.m., not 3 a.m., the 3 hour fair value gap right here, getting filled at 10 a.m. within this fib. I still want to see it price go higher and run for that previous day's high. Ideally, run for the high that came close to my TP. But if I come back to the 1 hour time frame, just like this is how it's looking. Retracement, hold this gap. I want to see a hold within 10 a.m. And that's where my TP came mad close, but missed it by like a point. But it is what it is. So we're one break even. We're in this trade. Whatever happens, we're either one loss in or one W or another break even. Damn. What a fun day. For the day, we are down. Bando. Took an L on one. The first one was break even. And yeah, it was so close to TP. But you can't win them all. You just got to stick to the rules. And that's what I was doing. And unfortunately, it was an L. So we had some people win. Some people took some losses. Some people had break evens. But nonetheless, it was a okay day. It's only Tuesday. The week is still early. Alright, as I'm driving to the car wash, I just want you guys to understand you don't need a crazy setup and my seatbelt. But the main thing I want you guys to understand is you don't need to have a crazy setup. The main thing you want to focus on is your goals. Focus on the results that are going to lead to you being able to have a crazy setup, to you being able to afford a crazy computer, crazy monitors, crazy microphone. Don't worry about the materialistic things. I'm telling you firsthand from experience, I bought things that I didn't need before I needed to, and it was just a waste of money because I, for one, didn't even use it. I didn't get the full benefit of having those things that cost a lot of money. I just bought them because I thought it would make me better. I bought them because I thought it would make me more money. Just because you have more monitors, more screens, better microphones doesn't mean you're going to make more money as a content creator or make more money as a trader. It just means that you're going to have more expensive items. That's literally it. The people that make the most money don't have crazy setups. They make the money from one computer, one monitor, one phone, one laptop. That's it. Don't overcomplicate it. Keep it simple. Don't let anybody get into your head. Stay focused on the goals. Stay focused on the results. Then you'll be able to get these things.
Smoking on Cali, Rock out today, they come from Florida. Hop out some sand to the beach. Inside this liberty, electric dependent.
Ever since I was a kid, I just like car washes. I don't know what it is. I be feeling like I'm in a spaceship. But look at this shit. Who don't like this? I feel like a kid at a water park. I think today was a good day. Overall, we followed the rules when it comes to our trading. We didn't have a winning day, but we did have one break-even trade, which is a win, and we had one loss, which is part of the game, is part of the process. We never know when we're exactly going to win. All we can do is control how much we lose when we do, how much we lose when we lose, and how much we win when we win. That's the only thing that we can do. But right now, I'm about to head home, get to editing these videos, get back to work, and just get to the gym, and just finish my day off strong. It's about 4 o'clock right now, so that's what I'm going to do. But with that being said, make sure you stay safe, stay productive, fear being average, and also make sure if you didn't get the free course and you do want to learn how to make money online with trading, make sure you check that out. It's completely free. Just check the description. I'll see you guys in the next video, and I'll see you soon.